Good morning. It is the 21st day of February 2023. Hope everyone on yesterday, President's Day, took an opportunity to reflect upon at least one president that you've appreciated. Being that it is the year 2023, I placing a multiplication sign in between the digits 2 and 3 get the number 6. And it just so happens that I've had a fascination with John Quincy Adams, the sixth president of the United States. Although we typically primarily use President's Day to honor George Washington's birthday, we as a nation take a day off. And for some on that day off, shop for a new mattress and get great furniture deals. Now, per my being multifaceted and partly looking at previous presidents to see their effects upon shaping America, the land of the free and home of the brave, with its citizens having certain unalienable rights. When I looked at John Quincy Adams, I was mesmerized in my glimpse by learning approximately 15,000 pages of his journaling and diary entries were used to recount history and comprise his biography, being that he was born July 11th, 1767, and died February 23rd, 1848. He started and wrote his diary entry per a major event when just 10, 10 years old. And this is what happened. He was on the pier with his father and the rest of the crew of a ship getting ready to take a voyage, I believe, to France from Massachusetts. And the ship may have been even named Boston. The vessel was named Boston. And with a lady being on a pier advising them per the looks of the weather, saying things like, gentlemen, uh, do you see those clouds? Uh, this doesn't look like a day you all should be starting a voyage anywhere. Those clouds look mighty, dangerous, and the weather overall just doesn't look like a safe day to go sailing. And so the gentlemen being of the classy character that they are, they probably just dismissed the lady as some crazy old coot and did not listen to her advice. They got underway after loading their supplies and logistics and suitcases, and they kept it moving. But per John Quincy Adams, along the beginning of that journey, a storm broke out. They all got tossed to and fro. It was one of the worst traveling conditions they'd ever encountered. And John Quincy Adams claims they almost died aboard that trip. And so, thus, he began his first diary entry because he said he had to document the terribleness of that particular storm. So, Uh, there you have it. A gentleman created 15,000 pages worth of diary entries from one event as a young child. Other notable details per his life: he led the repeal of the gag rule on the topic of slavery. He fought for women's rights and Native Americans. Well, that's my quick summary of John Quincy Adams, and there are 45 more we could review. Andrew Jackson stole somebody's wife. During World War II, Roosevelt had a very interesting negotiation with Stalin and Churchill over how many Germans to kill. Kennedy and his brothers gangster bullied Johnson to run as vice president on the same ticket with JFK versus running against him. His brothers cornered him and said, "You're not going to run against our brother. We'll let you run with him, but you can't run against him." Let's see. Ronald Reagan made us laugh, and with his wife, wanted us to say no to drugs. Obama had frequent business roundtable meetings and sessions and taught me about frenemies. People that we think are friends, but they're actually enemies. And with, sorry to hear, Mr. Jimmy Carter in hospice, will be reviewing his contributions over the next several days. Now, per the office of presidency, I've never had a desire or aspiration to pursue. However, I personally have sat under pastors for years, putting poison in their sermons to try to ensure I, as a black female, would never become or consider the candidacy for presidency. Mental abuse over and over again. Jezebel, whore, Mary Magdalene, all these sermons filled with what they're doing is seducing, low self-esteem. Are you is Hagar to me. Are you are is Hagar to me. Cause what? Cause I like the NFL football team that won. So now I'm beat up. Per liking football. Y'all know how pastors do. All these put downs in sermons, structuring low self-esteem to facilitate emptying out pockets, and particularly pockets of women. One lady tells me her pastor of people on meth locked the doors with his staff of the sanctuary, locked the doors of the sanctuary, and said, "No one is leaving here until they get their quota for offering." That was strange to hear. Here's a challenge. All citizens, immigrants and migrants, should do your own study of former presidents. Do at least one YouTube short or TikTok video Learn about America. Don't just use her to flip money. Girl from the Dominican Republic, in conversation with one of my family members, tells us America told her to come to America and get these jobs because black folk are lazy. So America has been brainwashing people coming across the borders that black folk in America are lazy. Now, we ain't even want to get to discussing the truth or falsehoodness of that. But I was upset when I heard that because I knew that the family members that she was mentioning were not lazy people. They had great jobs and put forth a lot of energy on a daily basis to earn income. Now, I was personally upset because I know, do y'all understand that I have to make $40,000 a year for others, for you, $40,000 a year for y'all, before I can even earn a dime of profit for myself. $50 a day for a car, $40 a day for gas, $15 a day for food. Others, I'm not going to get so detailed. That's enough. Double, triple, quadruple prices. I've been working. I have had jobs ever since I was 13 years old. I'm not a lazy American. And all the money that I've made, I turn around and give that back to you all. Either through supporting your businesses or through the church. We need $1,000, $2,000. We need that, and then I give it back. Then you come to the church for help. What are you doing coming for us for help? You're not a good steward of your money. You told me if I gave it to you, you was the one supposed to being a good steward of my money that I've been giving to you to help others. But you label me with a lie to the public about my character, and that burns me up enough by itself. Lying about who I am and what I've done for people, and then turn around and spit on me and lie and say I'm lazy. After all the money I've earned with going to school, getting jobs, using my brain, using my gifts, using my talent, and then you lie on me and say I ain't. Then on top of that, my government hides my taxes and wouldn't even send me a stimulus check to survive during the pandemic. But you found money for the people you love. You found money for the people you wanted to find money for. But I'm supposed, you just forgive all that. Don't be mad. You've gotten comfortable in abusing and mistreating me and put me in some mind frame and taking upon some contemptuous look. I ain't nobody. You just gonna mishandle me, treat me all any kind of way you want to treat me. No. I was told that when lawyers dealing with cases, one of the things that happens is that can sway the jury and sway the judge is this term called events that happen. They label them discovery. Oh yeah, we put some more discovery out there. Because see, they're going to tell you their version of what went down. But the more discovery the jury and the judge have, they get a better picture of whether someone is innocent or guilty. Brainwashing me that all I'm here for is to suffer for you. I'm supposed to suffer so we can have fun. And that's all my life is. Suffer for you. Suffer for us. You turn around, you find out how luxurious their lives are. You eat bologna, we eat yeah, sending videos back from where they've been vacationing. Yeah. You go shop at Walmart, scale down. You live within the budget. Bring that excess money that you didn't spend and bring it to the church to help others. Oh, that's what you did. I listened. I did what you told me to. But I'm a bad person. Then the flip side of that is when you see me living a modest life. All she is trash. All she do is shop at Walmart. She ain't nobody important. After I've sacrificed for you to have, what you do is you turn around and you spit on me for the sacrifice, and then you show off your $3,000, $4,000 shoes, your $3,000 hats and outfits, and I supported your children through college, and you can't talk to me. We don't know where that lady. Pretend like you don't know me. Forgive all that. Let us brainwash you some more tomorrow. I'm supposed to suffer so that you can not suffer. You're never supposed to suffer for me, because looks like nobody even cared to even come together and say, well, Sister Avenel, is she in need? Let's go make sure she all right. We love her so much. We're going to make sure our girl is fine, because she one of ours. That's our sister. She been serving us for years. No, none of you came together. Not even 2, 3 people came together to say, don't bother our sister. That's our sister. We love her. That's our teammate. Anyway, y'all go on, have a good rest of your weeks. And I'll try to do the same, considering how you've been treating me. I ain't nobody to you. Just Hagar. Ain't that right, James? All you is Hagar to me. I couldn't even believe I heard that from a sermon. That's how we want to. You want people to treat you with honor and respect, and then you turn around in a sermon and say all we is some little menial being to you.